Alright, what is up guys, Nate4 here and welcome back to another movie review, and today we're going to be talking about Black Widow, starring the lovely, the beautiful, the talented, the impeccable, I apologize, okay, I got a little too sexual, okay, I got aroused, alright, it's Scarlett Johansson, what do you expect? But, I know this loadout is a bit different from what I usually do. Usually I have the poster like all the way in the background, but I couldn't find a movie poster that like could really fit and like really look good. So hopefully this is okay. Hopefully you guys don't mind. So yeah, I'll try to fix it next time, but it's okay. But anyways, we're going to be talking about the latest Marvel movie, Black Widow. Honestly, it has a lot of things going for it, and it has a lot of things going against it. For one, the cast is really good. It's a Marvel movie, so it's bound to do well. With all the COVID restrictions being lifted, a lot of people are coming back to theaters to come and watch it. But it does have a few flaws and a few things that are like kind of weighing it down. Like for one, this movie is very, very overdue. Okay, this movie feels like it should have been done in like 2013, 2014, Then at that, it got delayed, so, I mean, it has some things that kind of weigh it down. But, the first half is just going to be me talking about the movie. I will give the indication when I start getting into spoiler territory, so if you don't want to watch that, that's going to be like towards like the middle. So if you don't want to hear any spoilers, you don't want to hear anything about the movie, you want to experience it on your own, then I will let you know, so you can click off. You don't have to watch this video in its entirety. So yeah. Now if I'm being 100% honest, and I love the Marvel movies, but I'm not like a huge Marvel fanboy or anything like that, so I'm going to keep it 100, man, and I'm not going to lie to you guys. This movie I was kind of somewhat underwhelmed. Not that this movie sucked by any means. It was fun. I think it's better than average. But it didn't really contribute much to the MCU. It didn't really add anything, man. And you kind of get the sense that, okay, this isn't a spoiler. You kind of get the sense that she's not going to die because, this takes place after Civil War but before Infinity War. So you get the sense that, okay, she's pretty much just invincible in this movie. She's not gonna die, she's not gonna lose any limbs or anything like that. She just has insane plot armor. So, you get the sense like, okay, she's she's in no danger, like no danger at all. So that was a problem I had with it. But I mean, I don't know, man. This movie just seems very average. I mean, it doesn't really add much. It's just really nothing much to it. I mean, it's a good time, I guess. It's a Marvel movie. It's gonna do well. I feel like it's in the mid-range, definitely. Like, it's not top tier like Infinity War or Civil War or like the first Iron Man movie, but it ain't trash like Thor: The Dark World. It's just kind of in the middle section. Like, I say this movie belongs in the same range as like Doctor Strange and Ant-Man and the Wasp. Like I said, I'm not saying this movie is bad by any means. It's a good time. I had fun with it. Everyone went in the theater, they were cheering, they were clapping and everything like that. Scarlett Johansson, she's back and better than ever. She's giving it her A game. And honestly, her and the supporting cast are honestly what kept me invested in the movie. All of them were just so well. They just have good chemistry for this film. It all felt very genuine. I liked the casting for her family and everything. In my opinion, they carried the movie. They were just really likable, really enjoyable characters, really funny. So I can't really say much bad about them. Definitely carried in my honest opinion. The action, it was cool. Nothing too much. There are a few scenes you'll be like, bro, how is she still alive? How is she still breathing? But then you realize, like, okay, she did help fight against like Loki and his army, and Ultron and his army, Thanos and his army. So you're like, okay, let me give Black Widow her props. Okay, she really be out here. She be doing her thing. I mean, yes, she might not contribute much, but she does what she has to. Okay, we know she don't have powers. We know she's not at Thor level, but she does what she does. Okay, and I respect her for that. And even Civil War, she's still doing her thing. But honestly, it's kind of weird, okay? Because I know a lot of people were upset with the fact that Brie Larson has the title of like the first female to get her own solo movie in the MCU. A lot of people felt like that should have gone to Scarlett Johansson because she's been in the MCU since 2010 when she started Iron Man 2. So the fact that she's been in the MCU since 2010 and she's just now getting her solo movie is just overdue. Like, this should have been out a long time ago, and it kind of just like messes with the timeline, you know. But that's just me. Maybe it's because of scheduling issues. Maybe Marvel didn't think that a Black Widow movie would do well, or maybe it was because of, you know, her contract. Who knows? I don't know too much. You'd probably have to do a little bit of research if you really want to know about that. But maybe it was scheduling. Maybe it was because of her contract. She couldn't have her own solo movie just yet, because that is a problem in Hollywood. Like, I think Ryan Reynolds, for instance, like, he had to play that really crappy Deadpool in X-Men Origins, and if he didn't, he wouldn't get the Deadpool movie. So I think contracts do play a large part in a lot of people's you know, careers and movies and everything like that. So maybe that was it. I'm not too sure. Now, this is the spoiler part, so if you don't want to hear anything else, just go. Okay, I'll be completely understanding. But now is your indication to leave. If you don't want to hear any spoilers, click off right now. Okay. Now, there were things I enjoyed and things I did not. Like, for instance, did we really need a CGI Black Widow for some of these scenes? Like, no, okay, I understand why, because obviously some of these stunts are like impossible, but it didn't really look right on screen. Like, if you CGI Ant-Man and Spider-Man and even Black Panther, it makes sense. But like CGIing a human being, I don't know, maybe it was because it's like COVID reasons they couldn't film that much. I have no idea. But it didn't really look that well. The Taskmaster thing, oh my goodness, this really infuriated me. Taskmaster is one of the best villains in just history, okay? Taskmaster, he's a person, he, you know, cool design, cool powers. How does this man have the abilities to study everyone's movesets, everything like that, but he loses so much? I don't get it. In this movie, he was really underutilized, and they changed the gender for some odd reason, so it's not a man, it's a woman. And honestly, I don't care, okay? I don't want you guys thinking I'm sexist or something like that, because that's not the case. It just seemed like an unnecessary change. So yeah, I mean, honestly, it's nothing too special about the movie, if I'm being 100% honest, but I enjoyed it more than I thought I would, so I'll give it that. But, you know, if you enjoy, you know, Marvel movies, if you enjoy Black Widow or Scarlett Johansson, go see it. I mean, just go say, hey, I saw the movie. Hey, it's a good time, okay? It was fun, the action was solid, the acting was solid. Just seems out of place, just seems like should have been out years ago. Those are pretty much my only complaints, man. But I think I'll give it like an 8 out of 10, I suppose, if I'm being generous. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to drop a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm in A4 and I'll see you guys next time.